Can I have some privacy? Can I have some privacy? Normally he can do woodcutting. Normally he can do woodcutting. After 2 weekends I shouldn't be banking. After 2 weekends I shouldn't be banking. Starting a new business is a risky venture. Starting a new business is a risky venture. What's going on? What's going on? He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. I love playing racing games. I love playing racing games. We have a meeting at 15:00. We have a meeting at 15:00. I would follow. I would follow. I have a meeting with my boss at 1400. I have a meeting with my boss at 1400. Your daughter was a registrar. Your daughter was a registrar. My neighbor was a real estate agent. My neighbor was a real estate agent. She is so beautiful. She is so beautiful. Can I request it? Can I request it? He is sitting next to me. He is sitting next to me. I'm meeting my friend tomorrow. I'm meeting my friend tomorrow. What a beautiful city. What a beautiful city. It may not burn after 3 hours. It may not burn after 3 hours. Is his stepfather a field officer? Is his stepfather a field officer? He is my brother. He is my brother. Please pass the salt. Please pass the salt. Noon time was not given. Noon time was not given. Electricity powers our homes. Electricity powers our homes. How's the weather tomorrow? How's the weather tomorrow? Did you become a greengrocer later? Did you become a greengrocer later? We went for a walk in the mountains. We went for a walk in the mountains. Does it appear every year? Does it appear every year? Will you never lie? Will you never lie? You were borrowing every day. You were borrowing every day. Your uncle is the bartender. Your uncle is the bartender. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me? Shouldn't they always apply? Shouldn't they always apply? I watch movies when I'm bored. I watch movies when I'm bored. How did you walk? How did you walk? His brother's name is Alex. His brother's name is Alex. We have a party on Friday night. We have a party on Friday night. You have a viral infection. You have a viral infection. Thanks for going out of your way. Thanks for going out of your way. Do they destroy? Do they destroy? The cat licked itself clean. The cat licked itself clean. Can't you win at noon? Can't you win at noon? I may try a different hairstyle. I may try a different hairstyle. Was his stepson an airman? Was his stepson an airman? It could be poison. It could be poison. Can you borrow it sometimes? Can you borrow it sometimes? We can never succeed. We can never succeed. I usually finish. I usually finish. He is a talented dancer. He is a talented dancer. You will be connected at dusk. You will be connected at dusk. Can he answer? Can he answer? His house is further away than ours. His house is further away than ours. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Can I go to my locker? Can I go to my locker? I can't believe I'm alive. I can't believe I'm alive. Would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like a cup of coffee? You can go to the doctor after 3 months. You can go to the doctor after 3 months. The exit is there. The exit is there. I'll need a urine sample, please. I'll need a urine sample, please. You didn't dance sometimes. You didn't dance sometimes. How about a game of pinball? How about a game of pinball? A century later, it is no longer wanted. A century later, it is no longer wanted. You look a little uncomfortable. You look a little uncomfortable. You are my hero. You are my hero. Can I evaluate? Can I evaluate? Can you pass me the chicken? Can you pass me the chicken? He exaggerates the truth. He exaggerates the truth. The uncertainty is killing me. The uncertainty is killing me. Was her mother-in-law a nurse? Was her mother-in-law a nurse? I have a long tail. I have a long tail. Our stepmother is a rapper. Our stepmother is a rapper. Couldn't he have been a professor before? Couldn't he have been a professor before? Will we always be virologists? Will we always be virologists? It can be cut 1 year in advance. It can be cut 1 year in advance. We met with my friend at the cafe. We met with my friend at the cafe. There may be no lifeguards at dawn. There may be no lifeguards at dawn. I want to pay my bill, please. I want to pay my bill, please. Is your stepmother your assistant? Is your stepmother your assistant? We visit our grandparents often. We visit our grandparents often. Can I go to the textbook? Can I go to the textbook? What is the effect? What is the effect? I will talk to my friends. I will talk to my friends. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. It intensifies at dawn. It intensifies at dawn. Can you come closer? Can you come closer? Which language do you think? Which language do you think? How are you? I am fine, thanks. How are you? I am fine, thanks. I'm going to hit the sack. I'm going to hit the sack. He is an excellent cook. He is an excellent cook. Won't they organize now? Won't they organize now? They will answer. They will answer. I have to go home. I have to go home. He can become a journeyman immediately. He can become a journeyman immediately. Were his siblings photographers? Were his siblings photographers? Are our children lawyers? Are our children lawyers? He may not practice law next year. He may not practice law next year. We do not have a loose income. We do not have a loose income. His grandparents are operators. His grandparents are operators. You were off next year. You were off next year. Didn't they invite? Didn't they invite? His stepfather was the landlord. His stepfather was the landlord. Is our stepmother a librarian? Is our stepmother a librarian? Was their half-brother the CEO? Was their half-brother the CEO? Their stepmother was a translator. Their stepmother was a translator. We were exercising. We were exercising. They look alike. They look alike. What's on the agenda today? What's on the agenda today? Should he appeal later? Should he appeal later? Won't you promise? Won't you promise? I'm very impressed with your skills. I'm very impressed with your skills. I want to see your sister. I want to see your sister. My goal is to work hard. My goal is to work hard. Didn't he rest? Didn't he rest? Were his grandparents housewives? Were his grandparents housewives? Made one day ago? Made one day ago? The bus arrives at 8 a.m. The bus arrives at 8 a.m. Sometimes you weren't Dean. Sometimes you weren't Dean. Let's continue. Let's continue. Does it always have to be a physiologist? Does it always have to be a physiologist? Should I not install it? Should I not install it? Handle of the door. Handle of the door. Can you help me with this project? Can you help me with this project? You need to explain. You need to explain. Doesn't he report at sunset? Doesn't he report at sunset? I wasn't attracted to it before. I wasn't attracted to it before. He has no money. He has no money. I have a project. I have a project. I couldn't become a developer anytime soon. I couldn't become a developer anytime soon. It should not burn at sunrise. It should not burn at sunrise. Is it supposed to disappear? Is it supposed to disappear? Thanks for your usual support. Thanks for your usual support. Is his aunt a jockey? Is his aunt a jockey? I don't know, he didn't say. I don't know, he didn't say. Was his grandmother an interviewer? Was his grandmother an interviewer? I'm studying guitar. I'm studying guitar. Did he use a travel agent often? Did he use a travel agent often? I can be with you after one night. I can be with you after one night. May not blog every day. May not blog every day. Our half-brother was an astronomer. Our half-brother was an astronomer. It was a real disappointment. It was a real disappointment. What's the problem? What's the problem? He always wears a hat in the sun. He always wears a hat in the sun. Can I have a cabin with a view, please? Can I have a cabin with a view, please? You would be ambassador at dawn. You would be ambassador at dawn. The earth revolves around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun. He likes to play football. He likes to play football. The computer works perfectly. The computer works perfectly. Should we postpone the meeting? Should we postpone the meeting? Do you mean this? Do you mean this? Keep your options open. Keep your options open. It has a short fuse. It has a short fuse. I need to declare some items. I need to declare some items. Possession of alcohol in public. Possession of alcohol in public. We weren't selling. We weren't selling. This way the food tastes better. This way the food tastes better. Is her mother-in-law an announcer? Is her mother-in-law an announcer? Can I have the dressing on the side? Can I have the dressing on the side? Is our stepmother a bellboy? Is our stepmother a bellboy? The room is too dark for reading. The room is too dark for reading. I have to lobby every month. I have to lobby every month. Are his brothers mechanics? Are his brothers mechanics? He hates spiders. He hates spiders. What's your dream job? What's your dream job? I need to have this surgery done as soon as possible. I need to have this surgery done as soon as possible. We must water the plants. We must water the plants. Will he work as a contractor occasionally? Will he work as a contractor occasionally? Doesn't he drink? Doesn't he drink? Concerned about presentation. Concerned about presentation. How old are you? How old are you? How many pillows are on the bed? How many pillows are on the bed? We won't be doing engineering anytime soon. We won't be doing engineering anytime soon. They watched a movie together. They watched a movie together. We live in a big city. We live in a big city. Can you exclude soon? Can you exclude soon? We'll take a step. We'll take a step. Is my spouse an auditor? Is my spouse an auditor? He doesn't always do laundry. He doesn't always do laundry. Does not promise. Does not promise. He wants to try skydiving. He wants to try skydiving. Would you reject it? Would you reject it? Sometimes they may decrease. Sometimes they may decrease. Our grandmother was a maid. Our grandmother was a maid. He doesn't have much time. He doesn't have much time. I'm the oldest among us. I'm the oldest among us. Will it happen sometimes? Will it happen sometimes? I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. Can't iron at lunchtime. Can't iron at lunchtime. He likes to play video games. He likes to play video games. They would grow in 5 minutes. They would grow in 5 minutes. How can I get to the nearest metro station? How can I get to the nearest metro station? I bought a t-shirt and some shoes. I bought a t-shirt and some shoes. Have you ever been to Istanbul? Have you ever been to Istanbul? Of course you should read the manga. Of course you should read the manga. Is my daughter a lifeguard? Is my daughter a lifeguard? Come hell or high water, Come hell or high water, Didn't they see it soon? Didn't they see it soon? What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? This is so interesting. This is so interesting. Can he bring it immediately? Can he bring it immediately? Can we go to the park? Can we go to the park? His uncle was a coach. His uncle was a coach. Very far. Very far. It's going well, thank you. It's going well, thank you. Was your grandchild a nurse? Was your grandchild a nurse? Especially beef. Especially beef. Can we get these files? Can we get these files? Wouldn't he object? Wouldn't he object? They can swim very well. They can swim very well. I do not have time. I do not have time. I want to book a hotel room. I want to book a hotel room. Could they have designed it last year? Could they have designed it last year? Pulling one's own weight. Pulling one's own weight. Can you help clean the room? Can you help clean the room? She wears a necklace every day. She wears a necklace every day. It's like there's no tomorrow. It's like there's no tomorrow. How is your family? How is your family? After 4 weeks it becomes a lifesaver. After 4 weeks it becomes a lifesaver. Have you had a chance to read the book I recommended? Have you had a chance to read the book I recommended? Shouldn't bother with it. Shouldn't bother with it. You don't even need to talk, okay? You don't even need to talk, okay? Your neighbor is the minister. Your neighbor is the minister. Can you give me a minute? Can you give me a minute? They discussed the best solution. They discussed the best solution. I do not care. I do not care. I drink coffee every morning. I drink coffee every morning. First on the agenda is planning. First on the agenda is planning. Can I go to the smart board? Can I go to the smart board? You are an honest person. You are an honest person. You don't even need to talk. You don't even need to talk. I'm in the closet room. I'm in the closet room. The laboratory will process your samples as quickly as possible. The laboratory will process your samples as quickly as possible. I would like to make a reservation for 4 people. I would like to make a reservation for 4 people. We have picnics in summer. We have picnics in summer. They listen to the radio. They listen to the radio. I can't believe. I can't believe. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. Will you come with me? Will you come with me? Didn't you rarely hit? Didn't you rarely hit? Could not protect. Could not protect. It's nice to have a clean room. It's nice to have a clean room. A lot of things. A lot of things. I challenge you to a rematch. I challenge you to a rematch. According to the weather forecast, it will rain tomorrow. According to the weather forecast, it will rain tomorrow. Have you finished your homework? Have you finished your homework? You will be connected. You will be connected. Can't I work as a waiter sometimes? Can't I work as a waiter sometimes? I need to help you. I need to help you. I want to play video games. I want to play video games. How long have you been experiencing the problem? How long have you been experiencing the problem? He was an anthropologist. He was an anthropologist. You shall not blow at noon. You shall not blow at noon. Can't we expand later? Can't we expand later? Daughter Forrester? Daughter Forrester? I have a red car. I have a red car. Aren't we usually technicians? Aren't we usually technicians? I'll have a medium rare steak. I'll have a medium rare steak. The atmosphere is very lively. The atmosphere is very lively. They invite you 1 year in advance. They invite you 1 year in advance. He may not give names right away. He may not give names right away. I'm going to the party. I'm going to the party. We're going to the zoo tomorrow. We're going to the zoo tomorrow. We can compare. We can compare. I'm a fan of Coldplay. I'm a fan of Coldplay. I have to go to school. I have to go to school. Are his brothers dock workers? Are his brothers dock workers? My father was a weatherman. My father was a weatherman. Your wife is a dock worker. Your wife is a dock worker. He came late to the party. He came late to the party. Will we organize it one night later? Will we organize it one night later? Could you open the window, please? Could you open the window, please? You will become an economist. You will become an economist. The bell rings to start the lesson. The bell rings to start the lesson. Can you list the remaining work? Can you list the remaining work? Was our stepdaughter our coach? Was our stepdaughter our coach? I ate Chinese food yesterday. I ate Chinese food yesterday. Are their cousins firefighters? Are their cousins firefighters? Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? I wish I had $1 million. I wish I had $1 million. Change the situation. Tony, answer now. Change the situation. Tony, answer now. The baby is crying in his crib. The baby is crying in his crib. Can't I be a bricklayer soon? Can't I be a bricklayer soon? Does he have a sibling? Does he have a sibling? You saw my face. You saw my face. Can't I try sooner? Can't I try sooner? Don't you usually get along? Don't you usually get along? I'm looking for a new winter coat. I'm looking for a new winter coat. I crawled around the city. I crawled around the city. Can't they teach at sunset? Can't they teach at sunset? Give me your best book niches. Give me your best book niches. I can't speak any language. I can't speak any language. It didn't burn. It didn't burn. I have a back pain. I have a back pain. Can I use the mobile payment application? Can I use the mobile payment application? You should get some rest. You should get some rest. Have you had breakfast? Have you had breakfast? He didn't make plans. He didn't make plans. You can ask me for help. You can ask me for help. How often do you go to the gym? How often do you go to the gym? Can you please help me with this? Can you please help me with this? They are very inspiring. They are very inspiring.